Good morning. I'm Al Berman, Chairman of the Board of DRI International and President of the DRI Foundation. When we formed the DRI Foundation in 2011, its mission was to provide a means for members of the resilience profession to support local communities that were impacted by disasters. Our first few years saw us support everything from Hurricane Sandy relief, where we partnered with Delta Airlines and Long Island-based fire stations to provide blankets to residents, to helping Hurricane Harvey victims, where we worked through a local church to provide aid to those who had lost their homes. We donated to support firefighters who fought the endless blazes in Los Angeles. Our global efforts helped earthquake victims in Nepal, Mexico, and Haiti. Most recently, we turned our efforts to helping medical facilities and food banks with over $50,000 in donations to help the fight against COVID-19. But we wanted to do more, and the foundation expanded its efforts to doing volunteer work in locations that hosted our annual conference. Mayors of both Nashville and Las Vegas twice proclaimed DRI Foundation Day for our work in their communities. From there, we set up 2 annual scholarships to help certified professionals pay for higher education for their family members. We founded Women in Business Continuity Management to provide a much needed forum for women professionals seeking to reach out to their peers. We created a scholarship program for those women who wanted to enter the profession but did not have the financial means to do so. The program continues to grow with more than 500 members, which have added a mentorship program and a dedicated women's track at our annual conference. 4 years ago, we created a Veterans Outreach Program as a way to repay the sacrifices made by military personnel who have given unselfishly of themselves to protect our nation. In seeking a means to give back, we concluded that helping veterans with the challenges of transitioning from a military life to a civilian one would ease the anxiety and uncertainty that many veterans face. We were acutely aware of the lack of employment, creating a vast homeless situation for many veterans. We have helped more than 500 veterans to date, providing education, certification, and employment placement help at absolutely no cost to them. To create and implement a program like this takes an extraordinary coordination among the many non-paid volunteers who support the Veterans Outreach Program, but also from those who supply the resources necessary to enlist, supply, and provide access for veterans who enter this program. For this, we have created the Military Transition Support Award to recognize these efforts. Here to present the first Military Transition Support Award is one of the founders and guiding lights of the Veterans Outreach Program, Colonel Alan Lake, U.S. Air Force retired. Alan?
Thank you very much. Sorry about that technical difficulties here on my end. Well, I appreciate your help, and this has been a great effort by a lot of folks, including our current co-chairs, Chris Bigham and Catherine Cooper. And I'd also like to thank Larry Chase, who worked with me early on to set this program up. And it wasn't just me, it was all teamwork. But when we started this program, we knew we were going to need help getting the word out. So we started reaching out to military influencers. These are colleges, state veterans commissions, and military combatant commands. And some of these influencers were amazing in helping the Veterans Outreach Program, okay? We created this program last year with the approval of the foundation to find those entities that are really making a difference in the world. And in the world that we live in, by helping veterans, as well as how they tie into us in the Veterans Outreach Program and the DRI Foundation. The recipient of the first award for colleges goes to St. Philip's College in San Antonio. They agreed to allow DRI to host military BCLE 2000 classes at their superb facility they called Good Samaritan Veterans Outreach and Transition Center. The teamwork and support has been phenomenal. They have provided 25% of all targeted base level DRI Foundation hosted military classes. Also, San Antonio is the home to the largest joint base in DoD history, encompassing 3 massive bases and a Wounded Warriors hospital. So it was important that we reached out to them for sure, especially for the Wounded Warrior piece. The DRI scholarship recipient numbers going through the center were used to influence military around the world. What this scholarship would help them, and that this scholarship would help them too. Sorry about that. To date, that ripple effect is felt around the world. Okay, the unified combatant commands like Special Operations Command, Central Command, Air Force Space Command, U.S. Space Command, Headquarters International Guard Bureau, NATO, all have heard of our great successes, and they've seen the numbers, and those numbers are generated mainly by one entity, and that's St. Philip's College. Even people in the United Kingdom, Germany, Belgium, Italy, and Romania are military assigned there. They had heard about the course, and they all wanted to take the course themselves, right? Get the scholarship, compete for it. From Navy SEALs to Green Berets, to pilots, to general officers. They all want a scholarship, and they knew that what St. Philip's did led the way for all that to happen. Now, there's another impressive reason for them receiving this award. During the early days of COVID-19, before wearing masks, before CDC guidelines, before it came over here, before Zoom or GoToMeeting was a thing, before anything else, the college began to shut down their classes and buildings in an abundance of caution, with only one building left open and one course left to be taught, okay? And that was the Business Continuity Professional course, BCLE 2000. You see, they saw the need that America would have for graduates going through this program and helping the U.S. and the economy during this unusual, unprecedented time. They put themselves last. They weren't making any money on this, and they had to keep one building open to teach the course. So we showed up, we taught the course for just 2 days, and then in abundance of caution there, went and taught the remaining 2 days remotely. So their actions in times of peace, fantastic. In times of pandemic, even more impressive. So we thought they were perfect for this award. So with us today, representing St. Philip's College and representing Dr. Lawson, the president of the college, is Bill Mosley, Director, Good Samaritan Veterans Outreach and Transition Center. Bill, St. Philip's College, you guys rock. And the foundation would like to present you and your college this award. Please, would you display this award as a testament to what the epitome of professionalism and program excellence is when it comes to helping veterans. By the way, you beat out Headquarters Special Operations Command as a finalist, okay? Congratulations, and thank you for putting our military and veterans first. Bill?
Thank you. Alan, thank you very much for this award. And like Alan said, I'm Bill Mosley. I'm the director of the Good Samaritan Veterans Outreach and Transition Center here at St. Philip's College. And on behalf of Dr. Lawson, the president of the college, and Dr. Mordecai Brownlee, the vice president of student success, my immediate boss, I'm accepting this award. And I'm also accepting it representing my outstanding staff, and Mr. Anthony Camacho and Ms. Patty Cacase. Just very quickly, a little bit about the Good Samaritan Veterans Outreach and Transition Center. We officially opened in August of 2017. This is a joint venture from the City of San Antonio and St. Philip's College. City of San Antonio partnered with St. Philip's College to provide this transition center to all veterans and family members, and every service we provide is at no cost. We provide financial counseling, employment assistance, workshops like DRIs, emergency housing services, legal services, mental services, etc. The key is at no cost. When Alan contacted me several years ago and said, hey, you know, I want to come and provide this class to transitioning service members, we had a long discussion. He assured me it was at no cost and it was for veterans, transitioning service members. I was delighted to host him. We've hosted Alan. He has actually utilized the facility 7 times in our classroom, and over 155 personnel, students, veterans, if you will, have graduated from his course. The last time he was down there, our chancellor of all 5 colleges happened to be taking a tour. I was wildly impressed with what Alan was doing and DRI's focus for our veterans and family members. Since August of 2017, over 20,000 veterans and family members have come through our facility. It's a 15,000 square foot facility and received no cost service. Just last year, over 8,000 service members and veterans utilized our service. We're a unique college. We are off the college's main campus, so it's easily accessible to every community member within San Antonio. Our college is a historically Black college and university and a Hispanic serving institution that was started in 1898, and they offer over 30 degrees and certificates within our college. I just want to say it's an honor to be receiving this award, but more importantly, it's an honor to stand with all these great folks that volunteer their services to transitioning service members, and not to mention the other awardees. I'm in super great company. Hey, we're humbled and honored to receive this, and we enjoy getting up each and every day and providing this service. There are over 10 veteran service organizations that operate within our facility at no cost, the Texas Veteran Commission, the VA, and many others. On behalf of all the folks I mentioned, thank you very much for this service. And more importantly, DRI, thank you for what you're doing all across the world, literally. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you very much, Bill. Thank you for all you've done for veterans and what the college has done with you and your team. We greatly appreciate it, and I'm sure the veterans do too. Alan, thank you for your great service. That ends the presentation for the DRI Foundation. Enjoy the rest of the conference and have a great day.